Waheguru Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ki Fateh. Gursant Singh here with a response to Jagraj Singh's Why I Went to 3HO Solstice video, which he produced a few weeks ago, in response to questions that were raised by concerned Sikhs about why Jagraj Singh didn't speak up about the 3HO anti-Gurmat practices that have been going on now for 40 years amongst the 3HO Yogi Bhajan followers there. Now, I'll be showing in this video actual comments by Jagraj Singh and then the responses by many concerned Sikhs who are genuinely concerned about these many anti-Gurmat practices that are going on there at the Yogi Bhajan Dera. And it seems that Jagraj Singh is trying to justify why he didn't speak up against the many anti-Gurmat practices there. And you'll see from the comments that he's made and the comments of other Sikhs that Jagraj Singh is being very defensive, basically. You can read these in detail. I encourage you to stop the video and you can actually read the comments here in detail about what Jagraj Singh says. Now, Basics of Sikhi Jagraj Singh seems to have adopted the Yogi Bhajan mouthpiece, Sikhnet's tactic, of avoiding inconvenient facts while attacking the messenger. Let's take a look at that. Jagraj Singh says, "I don't need to explain to anyone what other people do. You ask them yourself." And these are Jagraj Singh's words. If they don't answer you, it may be because you are unable to understand their answer. I think it's been made clear to you many times by the 3HO community what their view is. Now, this was an actual comment by Jagraj Singh, which you can read here as I'm scrolling down through his comments and the comments of other Sikhs. So I reply and I say, "Well, no, Jagraj Singh ji. Have you not seen the many posts, not only from myself, but from other concerned Sikhs, that state how Sikhnet, Gursant Singh, and Gursant Singh never address their concerns? Rather, Sikhnet deletes or blocks posts, and or Sikhnet posts ad hominem or personal attacks on the poster. So it has not been made clear to me or anyone else what their view is, what Sikhnet's view is." So Jagraj Singh says, "Even I got to understand their, Sikhnet, 3HO's viewpoint, that Patanjali is referred to as a Gurmukh by Bhai Gurdas Ji. In this case, reading or chanting something by him is not a Hindu mantra, since he is not referred to as a Hindu." So now you can see how Jagraj Singh has taken up this position of 3HO and Sikhnet, that this Swami Patanjali, who lived about 2,000 years ago and is a Hindu, is okay for 3HO to be chanting these Hindu mantras, is what Jagraj Singh is saying. And you can see here many posts by Jasprit Singh Ji, who does a very good job of researching what Bhai Gurdas Singh says and what other Sikhs say about this Patanjali and about the yoga mat that 3HO is doing. I encourage you again to read through exactly what these other Sikhs and Jasprit Singh Ji are saying. So I reply to Jagraj Singh and I say, "So Patanjali is not a Hindu. Next you'll be telling me the Pope is not a Catholic. If Patanjali was such a great Gurmukh, why didn't Guru Arjan Sahib Ji include his writings in Siddhi Guru Granth Sahib Ji?" And then Jagraj Singh says, "Anyway, since this is done as part of yoga and not ever explained to someone as being Sikhi, I don't know why you keep on going on about it." Then I reply and I say, but it is not done as part of yoga. The Aquarian sadhana was made mandatory by Yogi Bhajan for all Bhajanists, non-Sikhs and Sikhs, as part of their Amrit Vela spiritual practice. I'm sure you've heard of the Aquarian sadhana. I have many links and videos about this Yogi Bhajan Aquarian sadhana. Thus, the Aquarian sadhana is part of the Bhajanist version of Sikhi. This is something that the Aquarian sadhana that the Yogi Bhajan people, 3HO, Sikhnet, do every single day. Other parts of the Aquarian sadhana are definitely Sikh. Mul mantra, Rake Rakanahari, Wai Guru Jio. So the Vayantri mantra is part of the Bhajanist Sikh practice, along with some other mishmash mantras that Yogi Bhajan made up. So Jaspreet Singh Ji has rightly brought up that this Patanjali mantra that Yogi Bhajan has 3HO doing every day is a Hindu mantra. And he's asking questions about why are they chanting this every single day as part of their Aquarian sadhana and their Sikh practices. Jagraj Singh is basically, it seems, taken on the position that it is okay, and that he agrees with 3HO and Sikhnet's position that it's okay to chant this Vayantri mantra, this Hindu mantra. Now, incidentally, Jagraj Singh Ji, Japji Sahib, yes, that Japji Sahib was also deemed to be part of the Aquarian sadhana by Yogi Bhajan. So by following your logic, that would make Japji Sahib as part of yoga. The Vayantri mantra, which Bhajanists chant every day, is not just part of yoga. It is an integral part of the Bhajanist style Sikhi. Now, I keep going on about it, and other Sikhs going on about it, as do other concerned Sikhs, because this is contrary to Gurmat. This is why people are angry with you, Jagraj Singh, because you refuse to discuss the obvious breach of the Sikh Rahat Maryada, as well as a lot of other stuff. And then I put a link here in the description to the video to a video I made several months ago, and I say in the video, is Guruka Singh lying when he says Sikhnet doesn't promote Hindu mantras? And this goes into detailed explanation about it. So Jagraj Singh says here, frankly, Gursant Singh, from what I've seen of you, your complete attitude stinks, and you attack anyone who does not support your vendetta. And I want to point out that these are actual quotes from Jagraj Singh. And so you'll see them here in the video under his comments. Let's go back to this actual comment where Jagraj Singh says this. Some of these things here. You can read through this comment of Jagraj Singh's. Jagraj Singh says, frankly, Gursant Singh, from what I've seen of you, your complete attitude stinks, and you attack anyone who does not support your vendetta. And then Jagraj Singh goes on to say in another comment, and I'll show you that later, says, Gursant, you are in every way, a numpty. And I looked this up. It means some stupid person. It's Scottish, evidently, some Scottish word. So Jagraj Singh says, I call you a fool. Let me tell you again, you, Gursant Singh, are a numpty. You are a weird little man, twisted in hate. Now, I want to say something just briefly about this. This was pretty disturbing that somebody who, like Jagraj Singh, says he's a Sikh Pracharak, calling somebody names like this, another fellow Gursikh, just to me seems really inappropriate. And it almost seems like a fifth grader or something calling kids names in the schoolyard. So I think Jagraj Singh needs to evaluate why he said these things and just essentially apologize. So Let's look at another screen here. We can see this was in another thread where you can see the actual comments of Jagraj Singh where he says these things. So my response is here, well, a lot of presumption is going on here, Jagraj Singh ji. This is a ludicrous statement. Well, first I said here we go with the ad hominem and personal attacks. What about discussing the facts? This is in response to these personal attacks Jagraj Singh is making against me. So Jagraj Singh says, also in this comment, actually it's in the last comment in the other thread, you can go back to that and read, where he says, the only people supporting you are from India because they believe your half-truths without using critical thinking. The rest of the Western Sikhs, especially the youth, are able to see beyond. And that's here in this comment here. You can read it here. It's just towards the end of this comment here. I'm putting the cursor on it here. It says here, most of the people reading here do not understand how much you twist the truth to suit your agenda. The only people supporting you are from India because they believe your half-truths without using critical thinking. So the rest of the Western Sikhs, especially the youth, are able to see beyond. This is what Jagraj Singh says. So my response is, well, a lot of presumption is going on here. This is a ridiculous statement because you have no proof of this whatsoever. In any case, half-truths cannot stand up when confronted with truth. If you, Sikhnet and Bhajanism, would present your truths, perhaps you could prove I am a liar and a hater. But none of you will openly discuss these issues. You obfuscate, change the subject, delete, block, and attack the messenger. Those who are secure in their beliefs will not hesitate to discuss them. So again, you can read this entire comment by Jagraj Singh, and you can actually see that it is from him. It was made about a week or so ago. Let's go back to that thread now. So I asked Jagraj Singh, do you consider Sikh scholar and historian Dr. Gursant Singh from the Punjab, who wrote Sikhism and Tantric Yoga, a critical look at Yogi Bhajan's Tantric Kundalini Yoga practices in the light of correct Sikh teachings in 1977, as someone who believes in half-truths without using critical thinking? Please, Jagraj Singh ji, explain for those with inquiring minds just how Dr. Gursant Singh believed in half-truths without using critical thinking. You may want to read Dr. Gursant Singh's book, which you can download at this link, before you talk off the top of your head, as you so often appear to do without reading and researching. So Jagraj Singh here is almost making a racist statement, I feel, saying that Sikhs from India do not use critical thinking. That's basically what he says here. And so I'm saying here that, of course, Sikhs from India use critical thinking. It's Jagraj Singh who's being the racist and the person who is generalizing about Sikhs from India. It's a very racist statement, in my opinion. And Dr. Gursant Singh, who first brought up these issues about Yogi Bhajan in 1977, certainly uses critical thinking. And I encourage all of you to read this book by Dr. Gursant Singh, which goes into great detail about the anti-government practices of Yogi Bhajan and 3HO. I'll put a link to this book here at the description of this video. So, Jagraj Singh says, are you and your followers unable to see the bigger picture in our panth? And then I say, I think that you are the one who refuses to see the bigger picture, Jagraj Singh. The Bhajanist movement started in untruth and continues as such. It is presenting a corrupted version of Sikhi, and in some parts of the world, it presents the only image of Sikhi to an unsuspecting public. The real problem here is that the Bhajanists look to an authority that they consider higher than the Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji, Sikh Rahat Maryada, and the Panth. This authority is Yogi Bhajan and his teachings. Oh yes, they, Sikhnet, and the 3HO people will deny it when talking to you and other Punjabis like yourself. But if you look a little deeper, you will find that loyalty to Yogi Bhajan over the Sikh Rahat Maryada is a part of their constitution. This is totally how they operate. Now, I have put a link in the description to this video to a legally recorded court document which states the related entities, and this is Sikhnet, 3HO, Sikh Dharma International, KR, etc., mission is to support and advance the practice of the Sikh religion or the technology of Kundalini Yoga as both were taught by Yogi Bhajan. And what this essentially is saying is that Sikhnet and the 3HO people must follow the teachings of Yogi Bhajan when it concerns Sikhi and this Kundalini Yoga above all else. So if there's anything that conflicts with Yogi Bhajan's teachings, guess what? The 3HO people are obligated to follow the teachings of Yogi Bhajan, above the Sikh Rahat Maryada, above the Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji, above any other teachings. And I put a link to this document. It was a court-recorded document when they were fighting amongst themselves. And so this was a settlement agreement that was recorded with the court and signed by all of these different entities, Sikhnet, 3HO. Let's have no doubt about it. Their loyalty and their allegiance is to Yogi Bhajan. And that's why I call it a cult, because Yogi Bhajan is a cult leader, if you look at the definition of a cult. So this puts the 3HO people in Sikhnet in a similar category to the Namdaris and Radhaswamis. Now, I have not heard, Jagraj Singh, if you're going to Namdari Gurdwaras or Radhaswami Deras for Prachar, but maybe you do. I don't know. Bhajanism is introducing many unsuspecting Westerners to a version of Sikhi that is based in Manmat. If the 3HO people would simply accept that they are Bhajanists and call themselves that, my job would be over. So, basically, I'm saying that the Bhajanists can do whatever they want to do, but they shouldn't call themselves Sikhs. They use Sikhi to promote their yoga mat and their anti-Sikh practices, and then other people in the world and unsuspecting Sikh youth get the wrong impression about what Sikhi is about. So again, please go through this video and you can read all the different comments by Concerned Sikhs, by Jagraj Singh, and I'll put a link to this. Kundalini Yoga is not part of Sikhism there, so you can view all these different comments. And they're very, very good, very inquiring, and it shows, of course, that Sikhs from India have inquiring minds and that they use critical thinking. So when you see Jagraj Singh next, please ask him why he's not answering the concerned Sikhs here that you can see have a real concern about these anti-Gurmat practices that are being practiced over there at Yogi Bhajan's Dera. Thank you for your time. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.